Hello, welcome back to another Emergency Response Liberty County YouTube video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new update that includes a new call and seeing players on the minimap. Let's get into it. Okay, so taking a look at the new features. First we have the 1968 Lincoln Continental. It's a brand new classic call, so you will need the Game Pass. Player locations, you can see players on the maps, but if you're on a civilian team, you can only see civilians. And if you're on emergency, you can see the unit numbers. And if you hover over, you can see the actual usernames. And you cannot see the usernames of civilians, but you can see locations. Call damage saves. So if you're on the civilian team, your call will always be damaged even if you respawn it. Your tiles being popped would not save, and if your call is completely damaged, like on file, it would spawn with 10% health, and you would still have to take it to the repair shop, which is where you go to paint. You don't have to click and hold for the gas pump. So, if you're at a gas station, you have to click and hold until you get as much gas as you want, so it's going to take a while to fill up all the way. There's now hints for interactions, so there's like little icons above spawns and ATMs that tell you what they are, and there's some admin commands for the fire department, uh, for starting files, I mean. And we already had the stop file, but now you can stop it. You can start file house, start file building, and you can start file plus. Okay, so the first thing in this update is player locations. So now if you open the map on the civilian team, you can see locations, but you can't see names. So if I were to zoom in, there's someone right there, and there's two people right here. And if you're on a any other team than civilian team, you see the unit number. So if I'm on the police team, I would see the sheriff and the police unit numbers. So unit number 911, and if I'm on DOT, I would see DOT, and if I'm on file, I would see file. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, let's move on to the new vehicle. So the new vehicle is a classic, so you will need the classic Game Pass. It costs $32,000, 450, which is the cheapest out of all other classics. Now, it's a very old, it's the oldest out of each of them, and it's pretty good. It's very high detailed, so let's just purchase it for $32,000 down the drain and take a look at it. So this is beautiful. It's very high detailed, a lot of lighting, big trunk. It's a very nice car and classic. It goes 114 miles per hour, which is pretty fast for a car that only has like 1 horsepower. And it's beautiful. So let's go ahead and take it for a nice drive, and maybe crash into a few things for the next part of the video. Now I did just crash into a tree, so my car took some damage. And now that damage saves, if I were to spawn this again, it won't just go away. It's gonna still be damaged. So you can't just spawn a car for it not to be damaged anymore. In order to fix it, you're gonna have to go all the way to the mod shop. Let's just go over here. If you pull in, they'll fix it up for you. Oh, you have to pay to repair it. Unlike last time, you could just go in there anytime. And you have to repair it to customize it, too. So, your car has to be at its max condition, so I suggest you don't crash, because you're the one paying for the damage. Now, I do want to test one thing. Since the police car can get spawned, when you respawn a police car, it will still be at max health, unlike the civilian team. But I wonder if you can repair it. No, you cannot repair it. I'm guessing you can't repair the only way to repair it would be respawning it, sadly. So you can't go in here if you want it to be fixed. Okay, let's move on to the next part of the update, which is the new fill. You have to click and hold to fill it up. So if my car is almost empty, so let me go ahead and go over here and pump some gas. Okay, we're here. $154 purchase, and it's full of gas. So yeah, it takes a while to fill it up now. You can't just run in here and fill it up at a second. But it's more realistic that way, and I like it like that. Let's move on to the next part. Now, I don't know if you noticed this throughout the video, but there's been little icons above each little interactable thing, and that's part of the update. So, there's icons above the spawns. If we go on the police team, there's icons above the uniforms. There's icons above the guns, the ammo. There's icons above everything. There's even icons above the ATM and the gas. So anything that's interactable now has an icon. So it's to help new players see where they can get their things at, like how to fill their guns with ammo. And it's really just to help the new players out. Now part of the update was it now shows how to reload the gun. So if it now tells me press all to reload right there, which is very helpful for new players. So some more information given to the new players, which is actually very helpful and kind of them to do. Okay, now for the final part of the update, there's now some more commands for starting and stopping a file. So now you can already go start file, but now you can go start file house. There goes the firearms. See, now there's a house on file, but there's more you can do. You can light a building on fire, you can have a brush file, and you can also stop the file. Now that I'm at the file, I can go ahead and go stop file, and it's gone. So now you can just stop files, stop them. It's really great, and it's in private servers only, of course. Only the admins can do it, or mods, or owners. And now I can start file building. And now there's a file at the building. You can start file brush. Okay, if there's already an active file, you can't have another file. So if you just want to have a different file, you can just go ahead and stop file, and then start another file. Start file, building. How about that? It's as easy as that. You can start files wherever you want. You can stop them as long as you're a mod or above in the server, which is really great and helps roleplay. Well, anyways, that's all for the update. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, because I am desperate. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.